Week Casa for the video, folks.
Welcome to this week's Whole Wheat Casa. I'm Jay here with Kev. Tonight we don't have a beer table because my stomach's bothering me.
So is mine.
Probably the Crohn's. So I'm drinking some peppermint tea, which is actually just in a plastic cup. So it's not very not very fun and
It's
anything. Kevin's eating because he ate a bacteria-filled bacon and cheese sandwich.
Probably. I don't know what it is. I mean, in my head I'm getting the flu, but I'm sure that's not the case. I got the flu shot.
Yeah, but you're the biggest you get man sick. These is like so.
Yeah. I'm definitely the stereotype of my common cold is like a woman's like childbirth.
Yeah, it's worse.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely worse.
Think it's worse.
Yeah. But yeah, I made bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches in the morning yesterday, and which I'm pretty excited about because Alice eats them. So it's like she eats real food. She get like a whole like adults like half a sandwich, but still like an adult sandwich.
I've eaten apple pie every day since Thursday.
That's probably not. Yeah. It's probably not bad for you.
No, it's not terrible. Well, I had the world's healthiest lunch today.
Nice.
I had an apple.
Yeah.
A banana.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Nice.
So I ate 2 apples basically today.
So you're set for tomorrow, right?
Yeah. No doctors getting towards us. So I have a stupid theory. Do you ever eat like the apple off the core, like you just eat it like a horse?
Like the middle of the apple too?
No, just whatever. But like you just bite it because I've always just cut it my entire life.
I've eaten it both ways.
So it's like a stupid theory that I was talking to a guy at work. So. A couple weeks ago was the first time I've ever eaten an apple like that. I've always just cut it. Yeah, I've never eaten it.
Whole new experience. It's real juicy. It's a real visceral experience depending on the apple.
Yeah. So my teeth were super clean.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like it was really weird. So every time, I've only, other than the apple pie, I've only eaten it like a horse.
Okay.
That's what it, because the only things I've ever seen eat it were like that. Were horses. So anybody who's eating an apple, they're eating apples like a horse.
Huh.
What animals?
I've never heard that, but we're gonna try to make that a thing.
Yeah. What do you eat an apple like a horse? But so I'm eating my teeth. So every time I eat an apple, like my teeth feel real clean, like they're real smooth and everything.
Yeah.
And then there's a thing about dental health.
Yeah.
That if you have like real good dental health, you get sick less.
Yeah, no, definitely, because a lot of people have like chronic inflammation from their teeth, which puts a toll on your body.
And then apples are pretty good for you, so I figure maybe there's like some merit to apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Probably, yeah.
Like I think there's merit because it cleans your mouth. Like every time I've eaten an apple like that, I feel refreshed. Like my mouth feels refreshed. Like and ever since I eat out, I've been eating apples like every single day.
Yeah.
I haven't like really felt too sick. Like I haven't had any sores in my mouth or anything. So it's like really weird.
Because I wonder, I'm sure there's enzymes in the apples that like help kill bacteria or stuff like that.
Yeah.
That are there to preserve the apple.
Right. Yeah. Like I really, it might be weird. It might just be in my head, but like I've actually felt better eating an apple a day.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I'll report back next week. I'm probably getting any apples today, but I can start tomorrow.
Yeah. And then I found out other boring news. Trader Joe's. So I used to go there all the time until my brother started making fun of me a lot when I lived with my brother.
Being like a hipster?
Huh?
Being like a hipster?
No, it's not really a hipster store. It's not more expensive. Well, some things are, but most of the stuff's like not more expensive. Like the other night, it was the closest. It's the closest. It's either Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
Trader Joe's half the price.
Yeah.
So I got eggs, and the eggs were for a 12-pack, or the average egg price $1.69.
Yeah.
But they're like local farm-grown, grass-fed chickens.
Yes, it's a hipster place.
Yeah.
I just want the regular like chicken torturing eggs. That's all I want.
But here's the thing.
Well, like $1.
They were like they tasted better.
Yeah.
They had better color. They had.
I'm not looking at the eggs.
Yeah. Well, I eat eggs every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I figured maybe I could just. I got the apples there too, and that was like $1 for like 10 apples, and like I got like 4 bananas for 70 cents. So like the prices weren't terrible, and I forgot that the prices at Trader Joe's were actually pretty good because my brother would make fun of me. He'd go, "Well, you have Trader Joe's money. Why don't you just go to ShopRite and buy groceries for both of us? And I go,
Sure.
well, it's not. It's like the same price.
Yeah,
It's
see, I
like-
assumed it was more expensive.
Yeah, it's not.
Really?
They have specialty items now,
Yeah.
which are more expensive. And I was like, well, I only go to Trader Joe's when I don't want to go to Wegmans. And he's like, oh, you have Wegmans?
Yeah,
money?
Wegmans. Fucking
Yeah.
Wegmans. I hate Wegmans.
What? Hold up. Wegmans
Yeah.
is cheaper than ShopRite on all their basic stuff:
Oh.
cereal, milk, eggs, cheese.
One, I don't believe that. Two,
It is. It is.
Well, I guess Trader Joe's is kind of the same, but I hate Wegmans because I feel like I might have said this before in an early episode, so you guys probably haven't heard it because those episodes sucked. Start at like episode 20 if you're like real into us. But my issue is I feel like, so if it were me, I would say I'm gonna go food shopping. That would mean I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to Aldi, maybe I'm going to like ShopRite if I need like certain things, like if I need some variety of things. Probably not because it's like it's like $450 bill for like a whole household's worth of food. But people that go to Wegmans say, I'm going to Wegmans. Like, fuck you, you're going food shopping. Like,
I never said I'm going to Wegmans. I just go to Wegmans. I show up at Wegmans at 6 a.m. I get what I want because a lot of the stuff, like I've learned, is actually cheaper than ShopRite.
Oh,
and there's like
interesting.
there's two within the same distance of ShopRite
okay.
where like a lot of the once again they have specialty items.
Yeah.
But the Wegmans olive oil is like $2 cheaper than like ShopRite doesn't have their own. So olive oil is like $7.99, but the big liter bottle of Wegmans like olive oil is $5.99. Then they have
pretty
like the Wegmans milk and the Wegmans lunch meat and all that other stuff. It's cheap. It's all cheaper than ShopRite. Like their eggs are cheaper. You get better deals. And I learned that just accidentally going to ShopRite or Wegmans.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about Wegmans. Wegmans meat
Yeah.
is super expensive.
Okay.
So you can't really get meat there except for the chicken.
Yeah.
It's $1.99, but it's like the 10-pound pack. So you
Yeah.
have to like I actually have a vacuum sealer.
Mm.
So I can get that. I can cut it all up,
That's
and I
actually
can I can vacuum seal it. Like it only takes like 20 minutes. So like if you're getting just basic food,
Yeah.
Wegmans isn't bad.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's, I've learned that their produce is actually super cheap.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
That's your tip for everybody.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody that says, oh, I'm going to Wegmans. Like, so we don't have a lot of listeners now, so keep listening. But like when we have a lot more listeners, fuck you guys. Go listen to somebody else. But not now. Keep listening right now.
Yeah.
But if you just shop Wegmans, I guess it's fine. But a poop related story, since we were talking about the stomach issues earlier. So this is sort of a weird fact, but and I feel like people not in healthcare wouldn't know this, but I've mentioned to a few other people and they knew what I was talking about that like I've worked with.
Wait a second. Are there even Wegmans in Philadelphia?
I don't know, probably
Uh,
like in the hipster areas.
no, hipsters are Whole Foods.
Yeah, that's true. They're always in the areas where it's like looks like the ghetto, but it's like $500,000 for a condo, like those places.
Yeah.
It's the Whole Foods places.
Oh, poop, bet poop.
So the weird thing that happens if you like take care of like a patient that's like has like incontinent diarrhea all day, where then like you smell you smell their poop all day. So then like when the first time you go to the bathroom, it smells like their poop. I don't know why, but I've said this to other people and they're like, oh, they knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The weird thing. So I was out. We're out in the backyard yesterday. Me and Sam were out by the fire pit for like a couple hours. And this morning, when I went to the bathroom, it smelled like fire pit. So, like, why did that happen? Like, that wasn't other poop. That was fire pit.
Yeah.
I just thought it was weird. Maybe it was like the carbon stuff in the fire pit. I don't know.
Maybe you're in the middle of having a stroke.
Maybe. I mean, I consider that. Considering I have mild flu-like symptoms. So, it's probably a stroke.
Yeah, you could be.
Yeah. I have a mild headache. So, I mean, my back hurts. That's probably a kidney stone.
Yeah.
But
You're the world's biggest hypochondriac.
yeah, basically.
So you have a story to tell?
Yeah. So, well, I just wanted some opinions about like how. I mean, I know I'm like a chauvinist, but I want to see like get on a scale of like 0 to 10, like how bad it is. Because like
10 is your wife doesn't work, cleans the house, cooks all day.
yeah.
Yeah, and takes care. Like you don't do anything. You don't lift one finger around the house.
Yeah.
Which kind of you, but
Yeah.
it's same thing except like Kelly works.
And zero's like I shop at Wegmans.
Yeah. No, Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Like you wear flip flops and socks.
Yeah.
And shorts and North Face.
Yeah, I go to like feminist rallies and stuff.
Yeah.
That's
you wear your pink hat.
Yeah. So we do have pretty traditional gender roles because I feel like I do make more money. I also work on a lot of weekends. So I feel like when I'm working on the weekends, that's Kelly's time to clean the house. I do think I should do the dishes more because I feel like as the person making the money, like, so our dishwasher's broken. So I feel like that's my fault that we don't have a new dishwasher. So I feel like I should help with the dishes more. So I'll concede that. But yes. So my story yesterday. So Kelly told me on Friday. She's like, "Oh, we're going to some Christmas thing on Sunday," and I was like, "Okay."
Wait, have you guys gone on any dates? Any dates?
No.
Have you listened to my advice?
No, not at all. I brought it up. I've said this is what JD said, and I think it's a good idea. And the one time something fell through, I was like, "Oh, me and JD talked about this."
Yeah.
And so I've specifically quoted that conversation.
Yeah.
Because on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we had to leave work at 2, and Allie's dance is at 6:45, and Kelly said about going to Kohl's. So in my head, I thought we were gonna then go to. We were gonna drive up to Kohl's and at least get lunch together, and then come back and drive Allie to dance. But then somehow we ended up driving somebody home to South Philly, and then stayed at her mom's house for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So
see, you guys always have something to do. What did you even need at Kohl's?
I mean, nothing, but it was just that was our date. We were gonna do that and then get food. You know?
Yeah.
So, but we didn't go there.
See, why you don't go to Kohl's?
Yeah.
You just go get lunch.
Yeah, we could have done that too.
Yeah. See, you're doing it all wrong. You
Yeah.
just I told you got to put your foot down.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. New story.
So she told me Friday was some Christmas thing. I'm like, okay, and she's like, oh, but it's at 6:30. I'm going with my friends, and Sam gets picked up at 6, so obviously I couldn't go. And she's like, it's an hour away. They're gonna pick me up. I'm like, okay, well that's kind of annoying. That you're going to this family Christmas thing with half the family, I guess, but whatever. Not the biggest deal, and it was an hour away, so I figured they leave a little before Sam left anyway, because obviously, as I've said before, I think the whole family time stuff's important. But then I take the kids to the park, which I'll tell that story. That's kind of a funny story. And it's 3:30, and she's like, "Oh, they're on their way to pick us up." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "It's at 6:30, and it's an hour away. So why would you leave 2.5 hours before?" And then so I never really got a reasonable answer for that. Part of it is, Kelly's just terrible at communicating plans, so I never really know what's going on until it happens, no matter how many questions I ask. So I had to come back from the park with the kids. They left at 4, and then again they went to this Christmas thing an hour away and came home at 10:30 at night. And I'm just why is everything all fucking day with these people? So in the meantime, Kelly threw our sheets and blanket and stuff in the wash, and then threw our blanket in the dryer at 10:30 home at 10:30 at night when she got home. So I'm super tired. At 11:30 at night, finally I went to bed on a flat sheet that wasn't our real sheets with a wet blanket. So I was kind of annoyed about that, whatever, because it felt I don't know. I felt like what Christmas thing took 8 hours.
Well, I don't know if that's chauvinist. Maybe there's more to it.
Yeah, no, that's really it.
Yeah, but I hate that shit too. It's not. I don't even think it's chauvinist.
Yeah.
I think it's if you're gonna start something, finish it.
Yeah.
Rachel starts all these loads of laundry. She'll start 5 or 6 loads of laundry, and it's really the only thing we argue about.
Yeah.
If you're gonna start laundry, fold it and put it away. I don't want shit just hanging out all the time.
Yeah.
So it's really the only thing we argue about.
Yeah.
Just start it and then finish it. If you want to watch TV, you can still watch TV while folding something.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have to fold it. Well, I watched it. Well, now you're making your chore my chore.
Mm.
That's not fair to me. I'm not gonna start doing my laundry. I'm probably 50-50 keep my laundry separate from the rest of it, work clothes and everything.
I don't do much laundry.
And I do that and I fold it. It's not like I throw it on the couch all right, now you fold my clothes.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't want.
That's what I do.
But yeah, you're a chauvinist thing.
But
it's don't make your chore now mine.
Yeah. but so then like, we're out till, we get home at 7:15, 7:20 because of the dance stuff, and then I feel sick. I'm freezing, and I'm wearing shorts right now. If you notice, because that's all that was clean in my room. So it's just another like, I don't know. Don't go out for 8 hours. Like, there's no clothes to wear. I don't know. It just annoyed. The whole thing annoyed me because first of all, I don't believe that was the only time they could go. I feel like they could have gone earlier in the day. So that was annoying. I thought it was annoying we had to come back early from the park for them to leave 2.5 hours before the fucking thing started.
Well, I feel like,
I don't know.
well, maybe it's just half of them are asleep till 2.
Likely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was annoyed about the whole thing. I mean, honestly, the whole night was fine until I tried to go to bed at 11:30 night and realized that we had no sheets or blankets or anything. But yeah, so that happened. But me and Sam had a pretty good time while they were gone anyway. So Sam used like an adult saw for the first time ever. I told the story before how he like hammered that geode open.
Yeah.
So now he thinks like the hammer's like his thing because I had him sawing wood for a little bit. We cut off a bunch of those bottom tree branches on that tree outside.
Yeah.
Because I like trimmed it back last year, but it still wasn't enough. You still couldn't walk around. It was still like looked like a mess. So I cut off way more branches because at this point, like if the tree dies, it dies. It's not going to. It's still going to be fine. But that was my concern before about like injuring the tree. But I really kind of don't want the tree anymore. So whatever. It's a pear tree in the backyard. My yard's not big enough for it, so it like definitely hampers the kids being able to play out there and stuff. Planted it before I had kids, so and now it's like as tall as the house basically. But anywho, so we cut a bunch of the bottom branches. Sam was sawing for a little bit, and then I had him trying to saw some wood, and he like got a little of the way through it because he's only 4 and he's never used a saw before, and it's like pretty hard to do, like really. So he got like a little bit of the way through it, and Sam's like, "Dad, give me a hammer." So I just love that in his head he was just like, "Oh, if I just have a hammer, I'll crack this right in half. Like it's not even a problem."
Yeah.
So I love the confidence. So then what I ended up doing was I sawed most of the way through it, and then got him a hammer. So he did like crack it right in half. So
yeah.
But that was pretty fun. And then we're doing the fire pit, which he used to be scared of it like last year, and now he like wants to throw stuff in it. So that's cool. We like burned a bunch of the pear tree, so that was fun.
And was it smoky?
So we had some older pear tree wood, but I did throw some new stuff in. It was pretty smoky.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and Friday actually wasn't that. Cold. It was actually pretty nice Friday, right?
There was one day it was really cold. There was one day it was really hot. I think Friday was really cold.
Yeah.
I think.
And then Saturday was kind of.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
don't remember. But yeah, so yeah, it was like perfect yesterday for it though, which is that's when we were doing it. But then yeah, I think it's the stories from that. But then a couple of things funny that were earlier in the day, where and Sam and Kelly just argue all the time. They're both just really stubborn, and they like won't give an inch to each other. And it's really funny because like I don't know, it's just funny when kids like develop that personality. Cause like Allie will go back and forth. Like, sometimes she's like bratty and will be like defiant. Sometimes she'll like give in. But Sam is 100% defiant all the time with Kelly. And it's not like mean. It's like it's not like they don't like each other. They just like will not give an inch to each other. So the first one was when we were going to the playground. So just me, Sam, and Allie going. So I was concerned about, because Allie wanted to ride her bike. So I was like, oh, I don't know if you can ride your bike because I don't think Sam can ride his bike yet. Because the last time we tried, he couldn't do it yet. I was like, I don't think Sam can ride his bike, and I can't really like be pushing both of you because it's just me going.
Well, she can't ride a bike yet?
She can, but she has trouble sometimes. And then I figure if he had trouble sometimes, I'd just be running back and forth like crazy between the two of them, be trying to make sure they don't crash and stuff. But yeah, she actually does. Yeah, she can ride. She got the training wheels off like earlier this year, but she hadn't ridden in a while, so I was worried she was gonna like forget some of it.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, true. So then they weren't. So they were sort of arguing. So then Kelly said to both of them like basically like, guys, we don't think Sam can ride his bike well enough that like he can do it by himself. So like Allie, you can't ride your bike. You guys are just gonna walk. So Sam goes to Kelly, I know how to ride my bike. And Kelly's like, Sam, I don't think you do. Sam's like, I know how to ride my bike. And she's like, Sam, I don't think you do. She's like, I know how to ride a bike. Like, he's getting pissed off. and he's like insisting he knows how to ride it. So we're like, okay, so we get the bikes out. They're out front. Kelly goes back in the house. Sam starts to pedal and goes straight sideways, and Sam stops and he goes, I don't know what I'm doing. But he was not going to admit to her that he didn't know how to ride a bike.
Wait, did he tell you or her? That
He told me.
Yeah.
This is after Kelly went in the house. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But he ended up figuring it out. It just took a little bit, but he was 100% bold-faced lying the whole time. Like, I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone.
Well, I don't think he was lying. I think it's just fake confidence.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we're at the mall food court, and Sam didn't really eat much, and Kelly was like, "Oh, Sam, you have to eat at least 4 more French fries." So she pushes 4 fries towards him. So then Sam pushes 3 back, and then she's like, "Sam, I saw what you did," and she put the fries back. Sam's like shrugs, and then he's eating the fries. When he gets to the last fry, he is looking at it the whole time he's eating it, and then he finishes eating it and he goes. And he just held up 4 fingers. Didn't say anything. Just looked him dead in the eye and held up 4 fingers. Like, I'm done. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But he has such a serious, like, pissed off look on his face. He's really a jerk.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He'll probably grow up to be a jerk.
Yeah. There's a 100% chance.
Yeah. He'll probably be a jerk. He'll probably be like his dad.
Yeah, probably.
Like, oh, someone slighted me in the least.
Yeah.
And now I have to hold a grudge
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you like him anymore? He slighted me in the least.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
There's 6 billion people in the world.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah.
7.5.
There you go. I can find a few that haven't slighted me.
Yeah.
In some minor way.
Yeah. And even people that you haven't met have slighted you.
Yeah, sometimes I don't like people's faces.
Yeah. I feel disrespected. Why don't you like me? Look at your face.
Yeah. Have you looked in a mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The same could be said about me. People are like, ew.
I was talking to my manager today, and she's in the position I used to be in.
Yeah, you were talking to the person that held your former job.
Yeah. So I kind of brought it up today because I never knew how to refer to it because I didn't like voluntarily leave the position, but I didn't like fight it either. Like I got some signals that if I fought it, I would have stayed in that position, but you never know like what people are really thinking. So it's not like I like gave it up, but it's not like I was like 100% forced out either. So I never know really what to call it. But like I felt more forced out. But I don't know if that was true, but whatever. But we're talking about so the last person that I hired is leaving. Has only been there like a year.
Right.
And then the other person I hired has left, and we've had a bunch of other people stay more often. The one other person I hired, both those people were good. They just left for various reasons. But the one other person I hired has basically, I mean, she's my favorite person to work with, but she's been telling us for like 3 years every day that she's finding a new job. So I'm assuming she never will. I'm assuming we'll retire together, but I'm not 100% sure. But like we've just like our current managers hired like 3 really good people in a row that are pretty happy there. But so we started talking about saying, I was like, honestly though, the one girl like already had urology experience, so she was like a no-brainer. So I give you no credit for that. Like that was an obvious choice. Like whatever, you get no credit. I was like, and the other girl, the rest of us all wanted too, so you get no credit for that either. So I was like, so really, you've hired one good person. So like, don't be too impressed with yourself.
Yeah. Speaking of getting new jobs, I was looking for a new job again, but then at the end of the year, I have 10 days off.
Okay.
And I go, I can't really like.
You have to wait till after that.
Yeah, I have to wait till after that to get a new job. Like I'm not in a rush. Like I can still pay my bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But I don't know. So we saw Wreck-It Ralph this weekend.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. The one weird choice I thought was so I really don't have any like major criticism of the movie. I just thought it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, there's really nothing that stuck out that I thought was like, and I've been watching all the movie critique bullshit on YouTube. Nothing that stuck out that like I didn't like. The one weird choice though was it's really centered around YouTube, the movie, but they decided not to use actual YouTube. They decided to use some invented like BuzzTube or something.
Yeah. Probably because it's millions of dollars cheaper.
But the thing is, so everything else in the movie was all licensed stuff. Like it wasn't like that. There was all the regular licensed things. Like eBay was a big part of it too. They had a bunch of other smaller ones that were all in it. And they showed YouTube at some point. They showed the YouTube logo and might have mentioned YouTube. So I guess maybe it was just a lot more expensive to use YouTube as the main story point.
Well, if you use YouTube, like if you mention YouTube, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you use YouTube,
Yeah.
you have to think about everything that is registered to YouTube. Like
Yeah.
there's actual real businesses that might actually have a problem with being in a movie.
Yeah,
Like that,
maybe.
you know, so you have licensed product, but then you have a company that licenses out thousands of things. You
Yeah.
know? So that's probably why. Like it's probably a bigger legal battle than you actually want.
Yeah, versus just like mentioning them or having the logo on for a few seconds on the screen.
Yeah, like paying, like if they mention, you know, what's that show you used to like but don't?
Extra credits.
Like extra credits might have a problem with them like using YouTube the whole time. Because
Yeah.
like if they advertise YouTube for other things all the time, those companies like extra credits might be like, well, why are they like YouTube, but they didn't advertise us, but they advertised like this other, you know.
Well, sure. Or they would say, well, we're part of what makes YouTube famous, so we
Right.
should get part of that. Makes
Right.
sense. Yeah. Yeah. It was probably something like that. I just thought it was weird that they had it wasn't like it wasn't like YouTube didn't exist in this world.
Yeah.
They just had some other competitor that was somehow bigger. I don't know. I guess the only, and I mean, this was the point of the movie, but the only point I was annoyed with the movie was when basically the main like inciting incident happened, and I was just like, Ralph, come on, stop fucking stuff up, guy. Like, I don't know. And again, that was the point, but I guess that was a well done movie because it made me frustrated, which is probably what they're going for.
What was the incident?
So spoilers for Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet. Ralph breaks the internet. Penelope says she's like tired of racing on the same tracks all the time, so he like goes into her game and basically creates a new track, and then it ends up like the game goes crazy and ends up breaking, and then the point of the movie is to try to fix the game. So I don't know. So that was it. But when he's making the track, I'm like, Ralph, come on, just settle down, guy.
Yeah.
You have this perfect life. You've had it for 6 years. Just keep living it. So stop fucking things up. Oh, it was frustrating. But again, that was the emotion probably they were going for. So it was really well done.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But
What was I watching where I hated one of the characters? I was watching something. I totally hated one of the characters.
yeah.
Like, it's a pretty good character. I was watching Last Kingdom on Netflix.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so no spoilers, but there's like a couple characters where you're like, I like him. Like you're like, well, he's a bad guy. Yeah, but he's a great character. You know? Or like, I hated him. You know. So it's like all the characters are like really well done.
And I'll probably like them. I always like the jerk characters. So I don't know. I remember watching Game of Thrones. I tried really hard to like support Joffrey just because nobody else liked him, so I had to try to support him.
You
But
can't.
I just couldn't.
It's impossible. He's just terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's how you have a really evil character when like I can't even come up with a justification.
Yeah. Character that you want to support that they like force you to support, but I can't. Was Rob.
Yeah.
Couldn't support him. It's like he was a real good like commander and everything, but then he's like, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know, as a king, you can sleep with as many women as you want.
Still marry him.
You can only marry one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can be married to someone. You don't have to be in love with her.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're paying child support.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. Somebody asked me today how much longer I've been working at Jefferson. I was like, I have 14 more years.
Yeah.
But
At least.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually understand those rules towards the end. I don't know how they really work.
18 more years.
Yeah, probably. It's fine. I'll still be only what, like 50-ish?
Yeah. So question for you.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
or are you not going to watch the new season of Game of Thrones when it comes out in April?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely watch it. I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, I'm 100% going to enjoy it, but I'm going to complain about every episode afterwards.
They're going to make so many terrible decisions.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm more frustrated with them or George R. R. Martin because I don't remember if I mentioned it last week, but he said he's like just finished like he just finished another history book instead of finishing Wins a Winner. And then he said when he finishes Wins a Winner, he's not sure if he's gonna write Dream of Spring or whatever.
Dreams of Spring.
Dreams of Spring, or if he's gonna write another fucking history book.
Right.
No one wants the history books. I mean they're cool, but like you have to finish the story.
Well, they make a lot of money too.
Yeah, but I don't want someone else finish. I don't want fucking David Benioff finishing the story. I mean, not that those guys would, but like I don't want somebody like them finishing the story that like clearly can't tell a coherent story.
Right. But I think it's done. I think both books are done.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably are. They're probably primarily done.
Yeah. Yeah. I just I can't.
That's what I hope.
He's released chapters from the one. That book's definitely done.
He's released a lot of chapters already.
Yeah, he's released it. The book's definitely done.
Yeah.
What I thought he was gonna drop it
After the show.
No, not after the show. I thought he was gonna drop it for because there was supposed to be a published date.
Yeah.
I forget what date it was, but I was like, oh, he's definitely gonna drop it then. Like it's released, and like it would have, like people would have just like gobbled it up and everything.
Yeah.
But I guess you can't do that. Like there's contracts and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely done, and like they've already talked about like the Dreams of Spring.
Yeah.
You know, like oh, I wrote chapters for this book, but I moved it to Dreams of Spring.
Okay.
And you're like,
I hope that's the case. You're probably right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought was there potentially going to be like an 8th book at some point?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I remember hearing back a while ago there was going to be like then a summer book.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not gonna read those 2 books. I'm just gonna read the wikis on all the characters because I think it's way more comprehensive because he's so verbose.
But the guy that did the audiobooks died. Roy Latrice.
Roy Latrice, yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, he died. That's fine because like if it takes you 70 hours to read a book, it took him 90.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like listening to. I mean, people bashed him because he pronounced all the names wrong and did ridiculous, like made Tyrion sound like a elf.
Yeah.
But
and what's the word for poop? Nights.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thinking, night soil.
Night soil.
Yeah.
And I think it's the best. It's the best ever.
I feel like you know what? I feel like I think it's back to like old Magic the Gathering. There were some night soil cards. I didn't realize it was poop at the time.
Yeah, but now I know it's poop.
Yeah.
Night soil's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of hilarious words in those books.
My favorite Roy Latrice pronunciations were, for some reason, Melisandre is pronounced Melisande. I don't know where the R&E went. He just fucked them. And Petire Baelish. And I don't know. Because how it's spelled Peter in the book, right? There's not like a weird Y.
There's a Y. Yeah, there's a
Y. Okay.
Yeah.
So it says Petire.
But like I like it's just so it's like it's so slow. Like Arya brought down her sword, and you're like, oh, to what? The meat pie. And you're like, oh no.
And then so I swear, and I could be making this up, but I swear every once in a while he calls Joffrey Jeffrey.
Probably.
I don't know. If anyone can confirm that, comment on the
second question.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Lion King movie?
No. No, somebody at work brought that up to me too today.
They do know the live action Lion King still animated. It's an animated movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's not live action. It's
it's CGI. Yeah.
Which isn't live action. It's just an animated movie.
I wonder how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, it looks really cool. They did the trailer scene for scene as the other trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it looks pretty cool.
So I'm not mistaken, but I think Donald Glover is Simba, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino.
Right.
But I really think he should have been the genie.
It's Will Smith.
I know.
Yeah.
I think Will Smith's gonna be terrible.
He's gonna be terrible. I was talking to a group of other friends, and I was like, how like Fresh Prince era do you think like it's gonna be?
That's what I'm worried about. That's exactly what I was saying this morning talking to somebody at work.
Yep, I think that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more Fresh Prince than you know.
The fresh genie of Bel-Air.
Yeah, frustrating Bel-Air.
That's what it's gonna be.
What's up, man? Yeah.
I just don't think. I mean, does he have improv skills like Robin Williams did? I don't think he does.
No.
Which was the whole role. Like, so that's why. So I mean, obviously I'm obsessed with Donald Glover, but I really think he is like that caliber of guy. Like Andy I said it before, Andy Kaufman or like Robin Williams. Like not maybe as good as those guys, but in their league.
Yeah.
I mean, just from all the varied stuff he's able to do, and again, the fact that I think he's just playing a character and yet is like an award-winning rapper, like the fact that he can do that stuff, like in my mind makes him, you know, I don't know. I just think he's way more talented than Will Smith, and I think he has some improv ability.
Right.
Because like shows like Community were like a lot of improv.
Right.
So like him and like Chevy Chase and the other guy that he did the morning show with on that.
Joe McHale.
No, the guy Troy and Abed in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like a lot of those scenes are improvised, so we know he has like improvisational abilities. Whereas like I don't think that Will Smith has that.
I think you're right. I think it would be better if he wasn't. Yeah, I never even thought about it. And then until you said it, like I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe he should do both.
That's what I think.
Or they should switch roles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I played a game Friday or Saturday night. It's called Villainous.
Okay.
You play as the Disney villains.
Yeah.
And you have like goals and everything. I played as Captain Hook.
I seen the game at Target, but I didn't know what it was about.
Oh, it's real fun.
Yeah.
And not for children.
Yeah.
I think it's a little too hard for children.
Yeah.
But yeah, you play as the bad guys, the villains.
Yeah.
I played as Captain Hook, and you're supposed to defeat Peter Pan and the Jolly Roger.
Okay.
So you have your allies, which are other bad guys like pirates and like brute pirates and everything. So then like the heroes, and you fight them. You have to dispatch them.
Yeah.
So I explained in great detail how me and my pirates had gutted the Lost Boys, and it was very fun.
Yeah. That sounds like a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
I've been looking at I feel like every time we go to Target, I look at games, but I mean, honestly, most of the time we would need like either a kids game or a 2-player game, unless you hook me up with that Hermit guy. So.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But will Kelly play games, or do I have to come over and play them with you guys?
I mean, I think she likes the idea, but then I don't know. She gets like weirdly like nervous, like she's not gonna know what she's doing. Like we played like Settlers of Catan over like Mary's house, and like she won't play.
Yeah.
I don't understand
it's
why.
It's very easy.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy game.
Yeah. I did did I tell you I did an escape room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Rachel, I got invited to another one, but like I didn't feel like going. Like we already had too many plans for that day.
Already had too many escape rooms this week.
Yeah. And
look at Houdini at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. And well, they ask you like put your purse. You don't have to put your purse or whatever, but like your phones, and they give you like this trunk, and then one person takes the key and everything. And I told Rachel, and she's like, "No, I'm not doing that." And I was like, "Yeah, that's why we didn't invite you, because like you'd like bring your phone, then you'd get bored and like take out your phone."
Why would you put her phone in there?
Yeah, I don't know. She's like can't be without her phone.
Oh.
Yeah, and I feel like Kelly's like the same way. Like an hour without your phone, you're like,
No, Kelly only doesn't have her phone if I'm trying to call her.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, "Oh, my phone was on charger." I'm like, it's never been on the fucking charger in your life.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's still alive.
It happens to me all the time. See, I just leave my phone. See, I leave my phone around the house.
Yeah.
All the time. Like I leave it in different rooms because I don't always want to be on it.
Yeah.
The hour, like I had an hour here where I just sat, laid in bed listening to podcasts. Like I went on and off my phone, but like I didn't like keep messaging people or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't get it why people would want their phone on them at all times. Like I just leave it around the house.
Yeah, I mean even having kids and stuff, like I really don't think like, I mean I would use it as an excuse if like someone was like, "Oh, you can't have your phone out." I'd be like, "Oh, I have kids. I mean, if something happens to them." I really don't think that way. Like I really don't think I don't think go day to day thinking like, "Oh, I need my phone in case something happens to one of the kids." Like I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which I guess if it ever did, I don't know. But no, I have my phone on me most of the time. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely awesome not compared to a few years ago, like being in a monogamous relationship, like where I can leave my phone laying around, like that's a pretty good feeling.
Yeah.
Not having to fear that there's anything on it.
Well, yeah. There's only one person I talk to that like I don't want her to read my text.
Yeah.
And that's just Nate. And I
Yeah.
just talk about like depression and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it just like because he like we went through some of the same things, so like we talk about it. And it's not like I don't want her to read some of the text. Like I just don't want to worry her or have her ask questions about it and everything. Like yeah, that's it. But I don't feel she'll go through my phone anyway.
Yeah.
Like I'm not hiding anything. So.
Oh, when I called you the other day and I asked if Rachel was there and I said I had something to talk about, can I talk about it on the air?
Yeah, I was drunk and I didn't want to.
Okay.
And I was like, I just hung up on you guys.
Yeah. So Allie was she was painting something. She's like, oh, this looks terrible. And we're like, honestly, it really doesn't look terrible. Like, I mean, you're 7, so it's not like perfect, but it looks like pretty good. And she's like, oh, this looks terrible. And I was like, Allie, do you want me to show you terrible art? So I brought up someone who knows Instagram art page, and I was like, Allie, look at this. This person's an adult. And this is what their art looks like. She's like, oh, it's terrible. And I was like, I know. And then we came across a selfie of her and her significant other, and then Allie's like, who's that? And I was like, oh, that's who she's dating. And she's like, she left JD for that guy? And I was like, yeah. She's like, why? She's like, that's crazy. So she was, and then she was going on about like how ugly the guy was.
It's the only compliment Allie's ever given me.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like she wasn't trying to be funny. She was legitimately like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's I don't know if it's a backhanded comment or I've known Allie what 4 years now. Yeah, and like she's still so awkward around me. Like
yeah, she's around most people.
Yeah, but it's like Allie, get over here, and then like. There's like times where like she's cool, and then other times she's like, "Oh, get away!" You're like, "We were just cool for like 2 hours 2 days ago."
You know what it is? It's honestly South Philly bullshit because all the guys Kelly knows are like shitheads, and she has like a couple like friends. They're like boyfriends of like people she's kind of friends with or whatever. That like whenever they see Allie, will like try to mess with her. So like scare her or like do whatever. So she's used to people being assholes basically because they think it's funny to like mess with little kids all the time.
I just ask her for a high five.
Well, that's what I mean. So but I think she just thinks with you approaching her that you're gonna like do something to her.
No. I just want to give her a high five.
Yeah.
Like get a hug. She's my buddy.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
Yeah, and like when we were doing the decorations, like I genuinely just want to help her out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you guys worked pretty good together. We still had Kelsey came to our house when they like came back last night for like a minute, and we had her get some of the tape off, but she's a little taller.
Oh, okay.
But some of the tape's still there.
Did you guys need a step stool for the get some of the decorations down?
The ones on the ceiling or on the ceiling fan are still there.
Yeah.
So, but Kelsey got the one on top of the door off.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I stood on the one fan, I stood on a stool and lifted Allie up so she can get that. That's how high.
Yeah.
I had to like lift and like she barely got it.
Yeah, the one in the lower area, is higher up.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just like like I'm not there to scare her. It's not like my daughter. I'll try to scare her all the time. Like if I ever have kids. So it's carbonation free iced tea, still burping.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know how that's possible.
Well, that's from my stomach medication.
Yeah.
So we got good news for Kevin. I think I can get him a second friend, like a second male friend.
I'm a little nervous about it. I'm not gonna lie to
you. They're both hermits.
Yeah.
I feel like he reminds me of Nate from Colorado.
Okay.
Like the way he is. So he's pretty cool.
How old is he?
37.
Does he have a beard?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fat, skinny, tall.
Skinny and tall. Taller than me. Skinny.
He's a tall friend.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like taller than me.
Yeah, that's good.
Like he could be your new clock guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can reach all the things.
Yeah. Lives by himself. Owns a house.
Yeah.
So you try to get him on the podcast.
Yeah. Nice. I like it. We should.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have him call in. If that goes well, I'll have him be here in person.
Nah, I'll probably just start in person.
Start in person.
Yeah, I gotta get a new microphone anyway.
That's
It'll
aggressive.
force us to get another microphone because our last microphone didn't work out. Great microphone,
Yeah.
but it just picked up too much noise.
Yeah.
Like the neighbor farted, and like I heard it on the microphone.
Should we get a Christmas present for the podcast and split the cost of a microphone? We could open it on air.
For a second, like I thought we were just gonna get the podcast, like an actual thing.
Yeah.
A Christmas present.
Yeah. We'll write two whole wheat Costa.
2 whole wheat Costa
from Santa.
Oh, you know what's cool?
Yeah.
Now if you Google whole wheat Costa, like there's more stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe because I Google it more, but you Google whole wheat Costa. It used to say whole wheat Costa by all known.
Yeah.
Now it says whole wheat Costa by wholewheatcosta@gmail.com.
Nice.
So it went from 0 to 10.
Okay.
I want it at 5.
Yeah.
So I've been working on trying to change it back to just whole wheat Costa by whole wheat Costa.
Yeah. Okay.
But wholewheatcosta@gmail.com is still pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. We're like a thing.
Yeah.
I really think though that, and I was hoping that the video would get some people, but I really think even for me, like this sort of video setup, I mean, I think we'll get maybe a couple like subscribers eventually. But I think like if I turn on a podcast and it was like this video setup with the far away thing, like I don't think this is particularly compelling.
Right.
Like there isn't much. Like you really can't see most of my face. Like
right.
You can see like half of your face.
Well, we need like a camera.
Yeah.
Here and a camera there.
Yeah, we need like the real like that like $200 setup that I saw that was like the microphone and camera and like a light together.
Maybe we could buy that.
Yeah. But yeah, we need to buy 2 of them though.
I thought it was.
No, so we just have our own, and then we get split screen.
Yeah, but if we buy a microphone with a camera set up, we already have 2 other microphones, so we'll have a microphone.
Yeah.
And a camera, right?
Yeah.
And a light. Then here's the kicker.
Yeah.
We already have another camera, so we only need 1 setup.
Yeah, but it'd be inconsistent because one of us would be. We'd have 2 different video qualities, I think, between the 2, which might not be the biggest deal. Maybe we could get one and try it out.
Well, you could probably set the more advanced camera to be the same quality as that camera.
Yeah.
So we could try it out with 1. I mean, you can't climb a mountain in a day.
Yeah.
But you are supposed to be messaging smaller YouTube channels. Yeah.
I really like that idea. You know what it was? I tried to figure out how to do it on my phone and I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I have to do it from my computer.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely a way. Because I like messaged someone a comment like years ago. So it used to be able to do it. I don't know if you still can. But I don't know. I mean, you must be able to.
Yeah.
It must be possible.
So like, there's people on Instagram that like they'll like one of your photos and they'll go, please, follow and share. And it's like I can't do that.
Yeah.
So maybe you could. I'm not sure.
I try to like other people's stuff so that hopefully they'll follow our stuff.
Right.
I don't know. I know when I make. I should probably like I like doing the. Although I've been to the gym sort of inconsistently the last couple weeks with Thanksgiving and stuff, but I like doing the whole week cost a minute. But I need to find better, like more topics for real channel videos, because those always bring us in a few followers. Like my one about Stan Lee brought us in like 5 more followers, or at least some comments and a couple followers. I don't remember.
We should probably post more podcast related things with hashtags.
Yeah.
Because the hashtags bring followers.
I hashtag the shit out of that.
Yeah. So and then another thing, just like that art page.
Yeah.
If we start following more people, we'll get more followers.
Well, that's the thing. I'm always nervous about that because I feel like I feel like you lose credibility if you have like if you like follow 2,000 people and you have like 500 followers.
Right.
Like I feel like you lose a little bit of credibility there. And the other thing too is you want people. So I'm assuming Instagram's algorithm works like Facebook's, where they release your content to a small percentage of people, and if they interact with it, do they release it to everyone else?
Right.
So or like people that normally interact with you. So to have too many sort of fake followers actually hurts you in the long run because your posts just die on the vine.
Well, what's it called? I got like one day I got like 34 fake followers.
Yeah.
And now I lost them all.
Okay.
Yeah, for like my own personal one. I knew they were all fake because like I got them all within like an hour, so I think it was like the same guy.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. So
I wonder if anyone like is fooled by those like porn accounts.
tons of people. I see
Think so?
that shit all the. I see it on Facebook because I get messaged by them,
Yeah.
and then I see like I'll go to that page, and then I'll go to that page and I'll look at the comments like, hey girl, you want to meet up sometime, or hey, thanks for the ad, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's fake, right? Like there's one stock photo and tons of winky faces.
Yeah.
What are those for anyway? Spam?
I guess. I don't know if they're like total like scams where they like try to steal your information if you click on them, or like what they are, or if they're trying to direct you towards like some sort of pay site. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, some are pay site.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your student loans have been paid off.
Yeah. Yeah. The weirdest one recently was somebody sent me a friend request, and it looked like a legitimate account. It was like a regular name, and it was like, a decently regular looking person, and they had a bunch of pictures of someone I knew, and like that I guess what they were trying to do is say they were one of the people. That's terrible. They were I guess they were trying to pretend like they were one of the people that was in a lot of the pictures. So I got it, and like I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's somebody I'm a friend of a friend, maybe, or like I kind of know. And then like they sent me a message, but I didn't accept it because I wasn't like sure. And it was like somebody that Kelly knows, somebody like, oh, do you know who this person is? Before I accepted it. And then they sent me like sort of an inappropriate message. So then I definitely went to Kelly and I was like, do you know what this is? This was really weird because it has pictures of this person that we know in it. And apparently
That's like creepy at that point.
Well, apparently it was like just some like spammer, but they went on this person's Facebook and like downloaded all their photos and then like made a fake account and like friended like a bunch of people she's friends with.
Oh, that's like disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like gross.
Yeah. So it was real weird.
Yeah, that's like a lot of work and effort too.
It is. So you kind of wonder, was it just a random person? Is that person in the pictures like kind of freaky, new and weird stuff, and that's how they linked up with this person?
Yeah, like I'm taking the photo.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't have anything else.
I think it's about it for me.
All right.
I got the flu and all. So.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Probably the Crohn's.
Thanks for listening to this week's Whole Week Costa. Catch you next week.
Oh, now we got bonus content for the non-YouTube.